It was a quiet Sunday morning in Ravens Hollow, a small British town where secrets traveled faster than the wind. At exactly 9:15, District Magistrate Daniel Morgan entered St. Helena Church and never came out. The CCTV showed him walking through the iron gate, but not a single frame showed him leaving. By evening, the town was filled with whispers. District Magistrate Daniel Morgan missing, last seen inside the church. Inside that same church, three sisters were praying, Ava, Laura, and Mira. They were known as the Angel Sisters for helping orphans and healing the sick. But they never joined town events, never let anyone inside their home, and every Sunday they spent 3 hours in the church basement. Detective Ethan Hale was assigned to the case. When he reviewed the footage, he froze. Daniel entered the church at 9:15. The sisters followed 2 minutes later, and at 12:30 they left. Daniel didn't. Ethan questioned them. Ava spoke softly. "We only prayed." Lara said, "Maybe he left through another way." Ethan replied, "There is no other way." Mira stayed silent, her eyes fixed on the floor. That night, Ethan returned to the church alone. The air was cold, the candles dim. He noticed footprints near the altar, 3 small, 1 large, and the large one ended at the wall. No door, no exit, no clue. The next morning, his team searched the church and discovered a hollow echo behind the altar wall. Removing the stones revealed a hidden staircase leading underground. At the bottom was an old crypt glowing with candlelight. On a wooden table lay 3 journals marked with the names Ava, Lara, Mira. The words inside read, "Greater than we protect the light." He wanted to expose the secret. "Forgive us, Father." Behind another door, Ethan found a small room filled with medical tools, syringes, and cages. Photos of missing orphans lined the walls. The truth hit him hard. The sisters were conducting experiments on orphans, testing a serum they called the Light Serum, a formula meant to remove sin from humanity. Daniel Morgan had found out. And they silenced him. Ethan confronted the sisters. "Where is Daniel Morgan?" he demanded. Ava whispered, "We saved him." Laura added, "We made him pure." In their basement, police found a metal coffin connected to tubes. Inside, Daniel Morgan. Pale, breathing, alive, but empty-eyed. Later, Ethan uncovered their childhood. A fire had taken their parents, leaving them orphaned and broken. That trauma had turned into obsession. They believed they could cleanse the world of pain through the light. One night, Ethan returned to the crypt. The sisters were preparing to purify a young orphan boy. He rushed in, chaos erupted, fire spread. He rescued the boy and pulled Daniel's coffin to safety. Flames consumed the crypt as the sisters vanished into the smoke. Daniel Morgan survived but was never the same again. His eyes remained open, but his mind was lost. The sisters were never found. Some said they fled abroad. Others believed they still lived under new names in Ravens Hollow. Months later, Ethan received a package, a single journal in Mira's handwriting. Inside was a note. "Greater than. The world is ready for light. We will return when humanity fails again." Ethan stood outside St. Helena Church, watching the sunset fade into the mist. He whispered to himself, "Some darkness never dies, but I'll be ready." The camera pans to the church gate. Faint footsteps appear, then vanish into the night.